Good morning, YouTube friends, family, and viewers. It's Johnny Boy here, and I have finally arrived at Morinville, Alberta Fishing Pond and Recreational Park for the second time after being here with my uncle about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, which he took me here on our special journey that we had that day, and we did some fishing out in Cardiff. But this video is a dedication to my Uncle Ronnie that passed away about 4 months ago, and it's such a blessing that he gave me this special gift to come here to this park here out in Morinville. It's always been a dream of mine to train at one of these outdoor workout parks, and it's a beautiful day today after 2 days of rain, and I feel fully recovered after my heavy workouts prior. And I'm going to show you this awesome park, and I'm going to have a intense workout here, lifting just my body weight, and you'll see in just a moment. This is one of the first pieces of equipment I'm going to show you. And you can see how this chair slides up and down. You grab a hold of those handles and put your feet on the resting bar there, and it's a rowing machine. So that's going to get a huge contraction in your back. And right behind me here is another station that you can see. And this one here facing me is a bench press. And so there's two different grips there and a place to put your feet. And once again, this is all your own body weight, so it pretty much works for anybody. I'm 215 pounds, so that's pretty much enough body weight for me to lift. And on the other side, as you can see, there was a pull down station for your back. Also done using your body weight. So I'm just going to do my third set now. See how intense this is. A set of 215 pounds, so this is my own body weight here. This is a close grip, so this is going to work inner and upper chest and front deltoids.
Yeah, we might be making more. But that's not a big deal. Yeah.
It burns. That burns like no other piece of equipment I've ever used. That is intense. You cannot cheat on that exercise, even if you try.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
My next set, I'm going to do the wide grip after my heart rate goes back to normal. And then after this, I'm going to do back. So it's going to be a chest and back workout today. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Please like and subscribe. It's muchly appreciated. And then you get a good squeeze. Rear delts, upper middle back, drive the elbows back, and hold and squeeze. Stretch at the top, squeeze. Squeeze. And that is really burns. It's more intense than a lot of the weights in the gym I've tried. Not to mention I'm a little tired from sleeping in the van, adjusting to the van. It was raining all night last night, which is fine. I love the rain, but it's just adjusting. The body temperature always has to adjust when you're in the van to different climates. Yeah, like I was saying, so when you're in the van, you can't just have the temperature regulated like you do in a house, so your body does have to adapt constantly to the moisture, humidity, whether it's hot or cold. And here in Alberta, the temperatures do drop quite rapidly at nighttime. So I got a temperature gauge in the van, and when I woke up this morning it was about +5 degrees. And what I do in that situation is I start getting ready and I reach over to the front seat and start the van up. And I put the heat going up onto the windshield to absorb all the moisture that accumulates on the windshield. And then usually after I'm ready, getting dressed and grooming, jump to the front seat of the van, and the heat has pretty much dried up all the humidity. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my workout here, and I hope this was informative and encouraging to anybody who wants to live this type of lifestyle. Doesn't matter what kind of sport you're involved in or what kind of recreation you're involved in. You can do all of that while living out of a van, save a lot of money, and be free to go and do as you please at any given moment. Good golly. So yeah, I showed you those 3 exercises there, and then I went down quite a ways, because mind you, this outdoor workout park goes right around the entire pond, and today they were actually stocking it up full of rainbow trout and something else, but I can't remember, and there's a limit of 10. And they just stocked it up today. 1,500 fish they threw in there, and there's actually little cook areas all around the pond, little stations, so you can literally catch a fish, gut it, and flip and cook it up right there. I mean, I feel like I died and went to heaven. So I went on and I went around the entire pond, and I ended up training chest, back, legs, and then as I went on, there was another workout station that had pec deck flies, hyperextensions, lower chest, and I did some stretching, and it's getting really hot out here now. It feels like +20. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think this is going to be my sweet spot, and I know I promised you guys my next video was going to be in my storage unit, but I ended up coming out here first, and I'm going to need a couple days rest from this now, And I think I'm going to keep the storage unit workouts for those days when it's too hot, because it is really cool in there. And it's all dumbbells, so I'll be going a lot heavier when I'm training in there. But yeah, I can work on my tan out here. I can do fishing. I can eat the fish. I can train. And now I'm going to head out to this beach out here called oh man, I can't remember the name. I'll find out once I get onto the main road. But I gotta tan my legs now. I don't want to have white legs, but I'll work on that. And the day is still young. It's 12 o'clock, and I gotta find a spot in the shade so I can prepare my first meal. You know what? I changed my mind. I was gonna find a shady spot to cook in the back of the van, but you know what? I'm always prepared for plan number 2. And plan number 2 was get in the van, put on the air conditioning, and have a Builder's protein bar with 20 grams of protein. That's a chocolate mint, complete plant protein. I got 12 bars on sale at Walmart yesterday for 18 bucks. That's 2 boxes I got for 18 bucks. And there's 9 grams of healthy fat. You got those omegas in there. 200 milligrams of sodium, 230 milligrams of potassium, 31 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber. It's got some iron in there, 30%, vitamin E, phosphorus, and magnesium. And so I'm going to have 2 of those for my size. That's going to give me about 60 grams of carbs and 40 grams of protein. And to make it even better, I'm going to dunk it in some all-natural peanut butter. And that is cooking with Johnny. Not cooking with Johnny in the van, but improvising with protein bars and air conditioning.
Yesterday, just a dream I don't remember. Tomorrow, still a hope I've yet to enter.
And what we got going on here is meal number 2. Got some veggie dogs here. Veggie cuisine, kale and caramelized onion veggie sausages. And those have 25 grams of protein per dog. So that's 50 grams of whopping protein right there, and I'm going to slap that inside of a wrap and put some HP sauce on there. And I'm going to chug this down afterwards. This is some of this green goodness, green drink loaded with vitamin C and 12 servings of fruit and veggies per serving. Yeah, so that's going to be meal number 2. I'm just camped out here in Mornville at Sandy Beach. Yeah, those are about done.